I'm Leland Britton from Sterling High School, and this is my computer game and simulation programming. The topic for this FBLA year was adventure storyline. It needs a hero, and then at least one villain. There needs to be a scoring system and win and lose screens, and then there needs to be at least 2 levels. The libraries I used is Sketchfab, that's for models and community licensings. Mixamo, you can use the models you get from Sketchfab and animate them. That's what I use for most of the animations in my game. I made UI assets in paint.net. It's an old image creation program, except I rather prefer it over Photoshop just because I've used it for like 6-7 years. And then I also used Unity, which is my game engine that I created it in. And Unity usually uses C# as the programming language that it uses. The villains, I got Thanos, Venom, and Mickey Mouse. I just used average villains that I'd see. Mickey Mouse isn't usually a villain, but it recently came out as free licensings from Disney recently, so I just decided I'd use it just for fun. Giggles. The rules for the game is you have to finish 5 word scrambles. I originally made this as a word scramble game because I used it from the last year's topic, which was a word scramble. But I used that. You need to finish 5 of the word scrambles. There's a 3-minute timer, and the higher your time, then the higher position you have on a leaderboard. So if this is a higher number, then you're going to be higher on the leaderboard by the time you get to 5. This is the counter. And then the word scramble. If you lose, this is what happens. The character falls from the sky and ragdolls while the camera looks at it. You have the amount of words you collected for that game, and then it just says you lost. You can either go back home or see your settings and change stuff. That's all the lose screen is, and it only happens if you don't reach the 5 word scrambles under 3 minutes. The title screen is, the game's called Villain Crushers just because at the end of the game, once you complete the 5 word scrambles, it crushes the villain. You have escape or quit. Pressing escape on your keyboard will quit the game. Settings will open the settings menu, and then if you press play in the middle, then that'll open up the levels menu. And I have a video of me going through it. Press play, you have 3, and this on the side is you're not able to click it because I haven't beat level 2 yet, so then you wouldn't be able to get onto level 3. And it just shows each thing that you can do. You press the backspace, go back to the thing. And then you have the settings. All of these get saved as soon as you open it. It will load, and then it checks for any saved values of both or 3 of these sliders. And then if it sees that there's a saved value, then it'll automatically load to that value of the slider. And that's it for the main menu. It's pretty simple. And then I also have gameplay for this. The UI isn't actually that big, except it is because of a Unity bug. To it, Thanos is just dancing on the corner. You can move around, move your mouse to move the camera, and then WASD or the arrow keys for movement. And here I am completing it. Good job, animation, for completing. You see the timer's going down, score goes up whenever you complete a word scramble. And this one's telescope. And then as soon as you complete it, I'm about to complete this one. Good job. The word scramble goes away, and then Minecraft chest comes in, crushes the villain. You can enter your name, and then it opens up the side menu which says you won, good job. It says your name that you entered in, the time that you got, and then you have a leaderboard button, retry button, and a home button that you can use. The leaderboard button just opens this up. The leaderboard is done by an array. Each time it enters in a name and a time, and then it goes into an array, and it sees if it's a higher time than one of these. So if you got like a 151, then the one on the bottom, this would get kicked out of the array, and then your new input and score would be put in. But I might change this to an online leaderboard so you can play it with friends. I'm not sure yet though. Instead of doing an offline leaderboard where it's just local. And then go back to the main menu. And that's it for this. Thanks.